It's like 3 bites. I'm remembering now why I eat this. Jerky and the cheese actually taste delicious together. It's meat and cheese. It's actually really good. So this is for those of you who are just rich and feel like spending more money but still don't want to have anything but protein. Bring on the next one. So I used to eat this when I was cutting. So this is my cutting diet. So this is shrimp that's been peeled and cooked already. So you can get this from the freezer section, or if you're really fancy, you can get it from the fresh section. I prefer the freezer section because it's cheaper. So for all you fancy motherfuckers, boom, shrimp, which all you have to do is defrost it. This came all whatevered. All right, so you just let it thaw. All right, and the way that I did is I just do it under the sink because it thaws it faster, and then it just comes cold-ish. And then you take this puppy. This is top cocktail sauce, which by the way, has 30 calories per quarter cup, which you're not gonna have more than like a quarter cup anyways. All right, maybe 2. All right, so this is probably, I don't know, a half cup maybe. And so I got 60 calories of tartar sauce. So all you gotta do is dip one of these puppies in. This is the fancy eating instruction. Take a bite. That's it. Very easy. You can do whatever you want. The nice thing is that most people can, unless you're allergic to shrimp, most people digest shrimp pretty well. And so the nice thing is that usually shrimp has a lot of volume. And so it's very filling. At least I found it filling. And so if you want to be fancy, you can do that. And if you want to be a little less fancy, you can have like 8 ounces of chicken and 8 ounces of shrimp. Or if you want to be a little bit less fancy but still feel fancy, you can have 4 ounces of shrimp and 12 ounces of other shit. It doesn't really matter, it's all just protein. But the cool thing about shrimp specifically is that shrimp has 0 carbs and 0 fat. The thing is pure protein. And so unless you add fat to it or you add carbs to it, there ain't gonna be any. All right, and so the only thing in this meal that has anything besides protein is just the cocktail sauce. And this thing, like, a little bit goes a long way. And I barely even count this stuff when I was eating it. So now that we finished our fancy shrimp dinner, now let's talk about beef and cauliflower. All right, so this one is one that is a classic. Also one that I ate a lot when I was dieting because I needed to really get my my protein up and my calories down. But all I do is I have the leanest ground beef that I can find. So this is 93.7. Usually you can find 96.4. If you find a good place that does it, just get that. You can also do it with ground turkey.